Good afternoon, Swag Nation. This is Evil Scotsman here. Today I'm going to do something slightly different for you. Yesterday in the blog, I'm just going to pull this up right now, and you guys won't be able to see. Don't worry about it. Hal from Team Swagbucks, or I don't know if he was formerly from, or if he is still with Team Swagbucks, but could have formerly been with them. He does a podcast with someone else, and it basically deals with a lot of different topics. Aisle seat or window seat. It was actually really funny. I listened to it early today, and basically the things. Sorry, I've got something going on the other computer there. Anyway, I've got the wrong one up. I pulled up here today. He was going on about window or aisle seats and whatnot. And it really kind of got me thinking about some of the things that I used to actually do. I was a member of a few sites. Why do I keep on bringing up here today? Because I'm looking at the wrong one all the time. Anyway, yeah, I'm seeing the beard and I'm thinking of Hal straight away, sorry. Yeah, I was a member of a number of sites, and a few of them had radio stations on them, and I had them all linked together. And I used to do radio broadcasts over 3 or 4 different sites, and basically I would have like the chat boxes up, and people would like be like chatting away to me at the same time. But I used to just like rant on and on about like the craziest things, and basically what Hal was doing was it actually kind of reminded me of it, and he actually asked me if I could like give you a little bit or snippet from one of my shows. I haven't actually done this in a while, and this is gonna be like completely different because I've not got anyone that's like chatting with me, so this is all just completely off the top of my head, which was like a lot of the times anyway. I was just going on and on and on, and in between I would play music, and a lot of people were just like sitting there just busting a gut because I was keeping it real, and basically just I was going on about things that were on my mind, like the school system, healthcare in America, which I really hate. Don't get me started on that. And a few other topics of conversation. Anyway, today I would like to do a little thing about something. It just actually happened early today, and it's something that you guys all know and love. And it was actually a poll question, and it's about telemarketers. Well, this is like one of the strangest things, especially like over here. The telemarketers over here, I get them all the time, phoning up, calling up, and it's like, "This is your captain speaking. You have won a trip to Hawaii. Why don't or a cruise to Hawaii?" And it's like, okay, you just click hang up, and then the next day, this is your captain speaking. And for months and months and months, they're telling you you've won this trip to Hawaii or the Caribbean or whatnot. How can you keep on winning? It's crazy. Then the one today was it was something. It was about another. You've been selected to win a cruise or some garbage like that. Then of course you have the ones that are like. The Fraternal Order of Police, which is a very good charity to donate to breast cancer awareness and all of that. The problem is that it's actually automated messages. Is this so and so? No, it's not. That's good. Well, this is so and so, and you can tell that it's automated, and you really want to just tell them, no, look, and I end up just like no, and then when I realize it's automated, because it actually does sound like it's someone, but I just hang up on them. I'm not one of these people that'll get a whistle when someone's like and blow the whistle down the phone when you've got a telemarketer. I have people calling all the time, and it's like, yes, we're doing a special. This is someone from air conditioning, an air conditioning company. We're gonna have a guy out in your area tomorrow between this time and that time, and we're offering a deal on just now, and we do this, that, and next. I actually like to just sit there and let them go through their whole speech and whatnot before I'm very polite to them and say, well, look, sorry, but we actually rent this the place that we live in, and it's our landlord's job to take care of the air conditioning. And they're very nice about that. So it's like, okay, thank you. You can be polite to them. You don't have to be ugly to them and tell them to whatnot, or blow a whistle down the phone. That's really bad. One of the really bad things is that I knew people in Texas who were telemarketers, and it was during 9/11, and believe it or not, they were actually calling New York, and they're in a telemarketing place, and they've got no access to TV, no access to radio, so they've not got any idea what's going on, and they're being bitched at and whined at and moaned at on the fucking phone because they've got no idea what's going on, like what's going on, and they're hearing about it live about 9/11 on the actual day, but they're stuck in an office and they don't know anything about it, and they're calling New York, so you've got to think about people like that, they're just doing a job too, there's not really much you can do about it, just be nice to them, just tell them, look, sorry, not interested, blah, 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 blah. Most of them are nice, but so long as you're very nice to them, then it's not a problem. What was the other one that I've been getting a lot of lately? I'm trying to think. Oh no, it was one that I used to get in the past. This is your last. This is your first warning. The warranty on your car is about to expire. Why don't you sign up with us and we will extend your warranty? And then a week later, this is your second warning. Then a week after that, this is your final warning. And then you don't hear from them for a couple of weeks. And then 2 weeks later, you get the same message back. This is your first warning. Your warranty on your car is about to expire. Like, really? Come on. Seriously. What do you do with that? It's an automated message, or as they have been known, we have been known to call them, it's talk too much. I've had kids answer the phone like, stop talking, you're talking too much. Who is this? Why are you talking so much? Because it's an automated thing and it goes on and on and on and on and on. And yeah, kids don't know any better. And so that is one of the things. Now, this next part, I really, really, really do hope that I do not offend anyone with this, but this is actually a bit of an important announcement to everyone, and I hope you guys pay attention and don't fall for this. This is a scam that is going around just now, and it's basically you answer the phone. It's like let me see if I can get this correct. Hello there, this is John from Microsoft Office. From Microsoft, we are calling to tell you that there is a problem with your machine and it is giving off information. And all I can say, right away, number one is Microsoft are not going to call you. Number two, how come it's always Indian or Pakistani people? I'm sorry to generalize, but it's the Hindustan nation that are doing these calls. And they've all got names like John and Peter and William, and they've got normal names. It's not like I've known a lot of Hindustans and Pakistani people from living in Scotland, and also actually working in a couple of Indian restaurants. People with names of Ams, Shaz. It's actual proper names. They don't get called Pete and William and Bob and Terry or things like that. They don't have these Western names. No, they have their own country names. But it's like, hello, this is so-and-so from Microsoft. We are calling you to tell you that there is a problem with your machine. It's a scam. Microsoft does not call you whatsoever. So please do not fall for it. Now, it's happened so many times now that, well, there's a couple of ways that I've started to deal with it, and they're actually kind of fun. Now, you can either hang up on them, you can shout at them, those are okay-ish ways to do, but you can try and make things a little bit interesting. Well, for me, for one, I just start talking really quick to them. I'm like, I'm really sorry, but I don't understand what you're saying to me. Can you speak English to me, please? And like, I am very sorry, but I do not understand what you are saying to me. I'm like, what? You don't understand what I'm saying to you? And like, excuse me, but what is your name, sir? Yo, you don't need to know my name now. And like, I am sorry, but I did not catch that. So you can try talking or practicing talking really, really quick, and they don't understand it. Number two, one that I've discovered really recently, you say to them, "Oh, my Windows computer is sending you reports that there's like a virus or something on it." And if they say yes, I said, "Well, hmm, that's kind of strange because, well, I'm running a Linux computer. I don't have Windows on my computer. No computer in this house is running Windows. Everything is Linux. So, can you explain to me what's going on? You know, how can a Windows computer from this IP address be giving off a giving you signals that is getting you to call me? Because everything is Linux." That's one way, because that really stumps them, and they really don't have a clue what to say then, and they're like, yeah. Second of all, this one is really this one really confuses them. You tell them that you've actually got an illegal copy of Windows. Yes, you guys out there, don't act stupid. There are places that you can go and you can get illegal copies of Windows, especially if you're running older machines and you don't want to pay for a brand new copy of Windows, blah blah blah, because it's rather expensive. So some people go out there and they download illegal copies of Windows. So just tell them that you have an illegal copy of Windows and you have been running it for years, and see what they say to that. Because really, how can Microsoft be calling you if you've got an illegal copy of Windows running on your computer? You know, it just it really is, like I said, it's a scam. Microsoft will not contact you whatsoever. So yeah, you tell them stuff like that just to really see what the reaction is going to be. I've got an illegal copy of Windows. Um, the other one that I did actually use was that that's really strange, because I never actually registered my copy of Windows, and if I did register it, it was while I was living in Texas with my Texas telephone number, and even though I may have formatted and reinstalled Windows, I've never given out this telephone number, so how do you come by this number? And that really confuses them too. So yeah, that is just a word of warning to you guys. Really, just don't fall for it. But you know, that brings me kind of onto this other subject of like I said, it's the Hindustans, the Indians or Pakistan people that are doing all these calls. I've got nothing against Indians and Pakistani people. You guys are really, really great. I've got a lot of friends that back home in Scotland that are Hindustan. I worked with them. I had a great time with them. For the most, they're a bunch of great people, and I know, yes, they're just doing a job, and I don't even know if it's they're actually over in America or it's a call center over there. But have you ever noticed that whenever you call like customer support or something, it is also them that are answering it? Because I know it's all been outsourced over there because of cheaper labor and whatnot. But yeah, one time I've got an HP machine, and I've had this HP machine for about 8 years now, and it's actually working. It's still working really well. I did have a problem one time with it. My hard drive on it failed, and it was actually on the. No, was it on this one, or was it was it my old one? It was actually my old one that someone else has right now, and yes, it's still working fine. But the hard drive actually failed. It wasn't a full recall, but the HP discovered that there was an issue with some of the hard drives, and they sent out a fix like 2 days late for me because the hard drive failed. And I tried calling up HP, and it's like, "Hello there, this is HP, can I help you?" And they go through all the questions, and I'm like, "Look, just stop, don't worry, this is what's going on. I know about computers. I've tried this, and this is what's happening. And I was talking to them. I was like, I am very sorry, but I do not understand what you are saying to me. Do you ever get that? You're trying to just like talk to them, and I don't know if it's me, if it's just my accent, and but they didn't understand me. The guy didn't understand me, so I put someone else on the phone, and they spoke with an American accent, and the person understood them like straight away. I guess it was just me talking fast and whatnot, but as you can tell, whenever I call and I hear it straight away, I've discovered nowadays when I go, "Hello there, this is Mr. Crawford calling you out of this place. I have got a problem with my machine." They understand me, not a problem. But if I talk like this, then they don't understand what I'm saying to them. You know, it's just it's one of those things, and it's crazy. But yeah, they have to go through this checklist of whatnot. If you know what you're doing with the computer, just tell them, "Look, I know what's going on." And they're like, "Oh, I'm very sorry, but I do not understand. But okay, we have tried this and we have tried that, and you are still having this problem. Well, I will put you on with my supervisor then." And you get to supervisor, and it's in the same building. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I've got. Oh, my nose is starting to run. I don't know why. I think I've got some allergies coming on. Anyway, yeah, you've got them in the same building, and it's like, no, look, and they go through the exact same repertoire of like this list of questions. I'm like, look, we know you're going through this list of questions, this checklist of, is the power plugged in? I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, but I've also known people that have worked in customer support, and the amount of times like you've had stupid people like, it's like, is it plugged in? And you're like, oh no, it's not. You know, it's silly things. Is the internet cord plugged in? Oh, is the internet cord meant to be plugged in? Yes. Is the router turned on? Was it meant to be turned on? Were you meant to plug in? Some people just, I think, oh, they get the computer outside the box, they plug everything together. Okay, it's gonna work. They don't realize they've got to like plug in like an Ethernet cord or a power cord. They'll sometimes just forget. Or there's like a little switch to turn it on, like press the power button. They just like, oh, put the power in, it's gonna start. Why is it not working? So anyway, yeah, that's the sort of thing that happens, and of course, myself, I've worked with Hindustans so often that I actually got the accent down pretty good. As you can probably tell, I'm not trying to take the mickey out of you guys. It's just it's a way that things go. They don't seem to understand me when I'm talking on the phone, but if I talk to them a little bit like this, then they can understand what I am saying to them. And I'm sorry to say, but a lot of the times, yeah, that's, I don't know why they just can't say, yeah, this is Pashwan from customer support, or this is Adil, or this is Abu, or whatnot. Just give them a real name. Don't say that your name is Phil or James or Pete or Bob, because we know that it's not. You know, it's just don't lie to me about that. But anyway, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this little rant about some of the weird telephone calls that I get, and how to deal with them. I may actually do one again soon, because there is something that's been like bugging me, like something severely, and I've been going on and on with Kimmy about this, and it really annoys me. And it's basically a stupidity of people, and reading is fundamental. So maybe that's going to be my next one. Reading is fundamental, and people should learn how to read, because it's getting beyond the joke. Anyway, Hal, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a lot of laughs. I hope everyone else who watches this, all the subscribers, thank you to all you guys who have subscribed. Watch this video, have a laugh. Tell me what you think about it. I do actually miss going on the radio and just like ranting away to people. I may actually look into starting up like an online radio station and playing some music and just ranting away to people and see if we get any viewers. Anyway, this is Evil Scotsman signing off.